welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my November favorites for you guys. Happy December. It's already freaking December. I can't believe that it's already December. It just blows my mind. I feel like it was Halloween a week ago, you know? Let alone that it was New Year's 2 months ago in my head. So, anywho, today I am sharing with you guys, it's mostly makeup products. I do have a couple of hair products in here as well, and a couple of clothing items, but in general, this is just kind of makeup stuff I've been loving for the month of November. The other areas I haven't really changed up too much. If you guys are interested in seeing an updated skincare routine, tell me down below, because I've been debating doing one and I have it on my list of potential videos for this month with my new upload schedule, but I don't know if I want to include it. But if you guys want to see it, because I did do one back in May, which was going into summer, so it was a little bit of a different skincare routine than what I have going on now. Obviously there are some repeat products, but for the most part it's slightly different. So yeah, I think that's everything. Let's jump in. Let's just start with the hair products because there's only two, and I'll just go through them real quick and then we'll jump into all the makeup. So the first thing is something that I bought during the Rouge sale at Sephora, which my follow-up video, side note, one of the other videos I'm pre-recording today is my VIB Rouge follow-up video. So I will have that coming soon with every single product I bought during that sale, my thoughts, what I'm returning, what I'm keeping, what was worth the money, what wasn't. All that will be broken down a little bit more in that video. So obviously if there's some of these things that were part of that sale, I'm not going to go too in depth about them, but I will in that video just as a future indication, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, the first thing is this I just like swooshed that all up the bottle. This is the Ouai Smooth Spray. So this is designed, I'm just going to read you what it says on the back. This is a hydrating hair mist with thermal protection that leaves hair smooth, shiny, and manageable while taming flyaways and nourishing dry ends. And boy, does it do that. I actually really love this. My usual hair product is the Bumble and Bumble. It's, crap. And I don't know where the bottle is right now. The Bumble and Bumble hair primer. It's not the one that's clear with the orange label. It's the one that's straight up all orange. It's about this big. It's like 40 bucks. The mister on this is fabulous. I just like how it smells. But yeah, this is great, especially for me since I was strongly encouraged. I'm going to be dyeing my hair silver this month. This has been great. It's been great for keeping my hair nice and healthy in preparation for that. So I definitely recommend this stuff. Something that is a little bit on the more affordable side from the drugstore. This is the Pantene Pro V 3-Minute Miracle Repair and Protect Deep Conditioner. This is something I've been using once a week. I think there's only been one instance in the past month where I've used it twice in a week, but this is just something else to help compound my hair, keep it from breaking and fracturing, especially in the winter. And with how much hair I have, it's really hard to keep it nice and healthy. So I definitely use hydrating masks all the time. I've mentioned other ones in the past on my channel, so I mean, yeah. But this one's great. You put it in, you leave it in for up to 3 minutes, and then just rinse. You put it mostly on the ends of your hair, tiny bit on the roots. I usually focus it up to about here where a headband goes, because if I put anything further than that, then it makes my hair look heavy and gross. So yeah, great. I think this guy's like 8 bucks. Let's go on to some sprays. So I have this. This is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. I've had this for ages, and for some reason this month, this has just been the one I've grabbed. No clue why, but it's been very popular for me. I've really been loving it. I've used up a pretty decent amount. I'm about, we'll call that about a third of the way there. So yeah, I think it's a great option. I think it's $10 from the drugstore. I know you can find it at Walgreens and CVS. I don't know about Walmart because I don't have a Walmart near me. My go-to brow product this month has actually surprised me. It's been this guy. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. I have mine in the shade Blonde. I have really been using this. I've had it for a while. It's still holding out pretty well. I do a good job of keeping it sealed and out of the sun. But this stuff is amazing. I mean, it took me a very long time to get into pomades in general for doing my brows because they were a little too strong. Even today I went a little heavier on the brows than I normally do. But yeah, this is great. It is a more affordable product for brows when it comes to high-end stuff. I feel like a lot of high-end brow pencils tend to be around 30 bucks. 25 to 30, and this guy I believe is 17 if I remember correctly. I don't remember, I've had this for a while. My go-to mascara this month has definitely still been the Lancome Monsieur Big, but since that one's starting to dry out, I'm starting to reach the point where I'm running out of product in it, I decided to open up a different one. And this is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This is really great. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and it just does a really good job amplifying my natural lashes without making them look too clumpy, but it builds volume really nicely. So this is what the wand looks like. Really nice. I like the actual product of the mascara as well. And I think I bought this when it was like 5 times the points at Ulta for mascara. So for the $25 or whatever that this is, I got 125 points. Okay, so let's move on to some lashes. These are the 2 pairs of lashes that I've really been wearing a lot in the past month. I think they've both been featured in recent tutorials. But these are the House of Lashes and Tinkerbell Forever Tink lashes. I really like these because these are a really nice, natural, they're very fluffy, and they just look really good with any eye look that I've paired them with at least. They work well with wing liner, they work well with very dramatic bold, they work well with very natural, so it's a very versatile lash in my opinion. I've also been using the House of Lashes Mon Cheri lashes. These are the ones recently featured on Tuesday's video, my neon hot pink eyeshadow. It'll be linked up here for you if you haven't seen it yet. It's a really bright, fun, colorful look. Not my usual go-to, but I liked it. Anywho, these are the lashes that I paired with it. They're really great for big, dramatic looks like that. These don't pair quite as well with a more natural look like what I'm wearing today because they'll just overpower your eyes and make it look like you have nothing on your lids. Something else I've been liking this month is the Smashbox Primer Water. This has just been a go-to for me lately. I just like using it like what I'm about to do just to refresh, bring hydration back into my skin. If you're someone who does your foundation and all your powders before you do all your eye makeup, it's really great to kind of do all that and then finish, you know, your powders and kind of hydrate your face all over again and then go in with like your highlighter or something. It's just a really great way to amplify your makeup. One of my go-to blushes lately, and I don't know why, it's not the usual one I grab out of here, but this is one of the Clinique Cheek Pops, and this is in the shade Heather Pop, and I love these blushes. I think they're amazing. There's such a nice range of colors. My usual favorite is Nude Pop, but this is actually the first shade that I ever bought out of these ages and ages and ages ago. I like it because it's a really nice, dusty, mauvey pink kind of color, and it's just wonderful. It's amazing, and it works well on, I would say, fair to medium skin tones. Tan, maybe, but it depends on your preference of color. Deep, I would say this is probably not a color for you, but I would look into Black Honey Pop. I've got a lot of palettes here. Eyeshadow palette that I don't know why. I think it was because I put it in my fall recommendation makeup, or on my, what was that? I think I put it in my VIB Rouge recommendation sale video, and that's this guy, the Modern Renaissance by Anastasia. Mine has seen a lot of love, but this is just a great palette in general. I really love this palette. I do love all the Anastasia palettes. I know there's been controversy. I won't go into that, but I really like this palette. I've been using it for kind of creating looks like what I'm wearing today, where I'll take like Golden Ochre and Warm Taupe in my outer corner and then putting Vermeer or Primavera on my lid. This is a great palette. Mine is hella dirty. It's got cat fur on it. But yeah, this is a great palette. I've just been reaching for it. I don't really know what possessed me for it. I think it was just doing that video. But yeah, great palette. Good price. I think it's worth the money. I think it's what, $48? It's worth the price. One of my favorite highlighters this month is something that I think I hauled in my big fall unboxing video in September. And I used it a bit in October, but now the past month, I've just been grabbing this left and right. And it's this guy. This is the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter in the shade 01 Shimmering Buff. This is a gorgeous highlight. It is amazing. It is beautiful. I really love it actually. It just gives such a beautiful glow to the skin. You could definitely build it up, but it is a pretty, I would say it's about a medium intensity highlighter straight out the gate. And you don't need a lot of product. A little does go a long way. Something that's not super expensive. I do not remember off the top of my head how much this is. This is the Saint Marcel Luxurious Highlight Palette. I think I found this in the black hole of Google shopping. I don't know why, I grabbed it, and now I've started seeing it everywhere on Instagram. It's been very popular, you know, but this is what it looks like on the inside. I have been loving these 3 shades here. This one is a little too dark for me to wear as a face highlight, but I have been meaning to try it as an eyeshadow. But these 2 pinks up here, I just haven't really felt the need to grab for them, but especially the shade Soleil here, which is the bottom one. It's very similar to that Lancome one I just showed you, but this palette, I want to say is 25 bucks. I want to say, I don't actually remember. I might have bought it on a sale for all I know. Yeah, this has been a great palette, and it's a very affordable option if you don't want to shell out the cash for like an Anastasia glow kit or some of the other palettes I'm about to talk about. Moving on to something that really shouldn't be a shocker if you've watched any of my makeup videos this month. This is the Hourglass, I'm gonna get this wrong, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3. This is an amazing palette if you're someone who really wants something to do your whole face in one palette. Because in here you have setting powders, you have a highlight, you have a bronzer, and you've got 2 blush colors. This is what I used to do my face today, and it is what I've used it in a few videos over the past month. It's a great palette. I think it's worth the money. I think it's $80. My only complaint is it's kind of hard to get a bronzer brush into this tiny square, but other than that, I think it's great. Because this is just kind of in the month of Hourglass for me, I don't know why, and I really don't. Well, I mean, I do know why. It's because they released these 2 palettes, the second one being this one. This is the Ambient Metallic Strobe Lighting Palette. It gives you 3 highlights in here, and it is gorgeous. Everyone's been raving about this, and with good reason. It's a great palette. I will admit, when I first saw it, I had reservations about even being able to wear the 2 outer shades on my skin tone. The white one I knew right off the bat, I was like, hell yeah, that'll work for me. The other 2 I was like, but they work. They're amazing. They're great. I do love the Hourglass strobe light products. They're amazing. I like the blushes and the highlights. Moving on to this guy, which was the Hourglass palette that started it all, I think. This is the Ambient Lighting palette. This is ridiculously old. I cleaned them up, I promise. See, here's the thing. From a distance, this looks like I barely used it. However, if I go ahead, bring this up to you here, y'all can see I made some dents, especially in this middle shade here, Incandescent. I have for the longest time hoped that they would come out with Incandescent in an individual lighting one. I think there is a strobe one called Incandescent Strobe Light, unless I'm totally nuts. Dim Light is the one that's featured in the Lighting Edit 3 palette. So if you really liked the idea of this, you know, or if you're someone who saw this and only liked that shade, grab it in this. It's much more worth it. But yeah, I mean, I've just been on the Hourglass train. This is the Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette. I did not do a video on this year like I did last year. I did a whole series last year on this channel with the Mega Pro 3 palette, which is still one of my favorite all-time palettes from Lorac. I think it's a great palette. I wish it was still available. I think you can get it on their website, actually, randomly enough. But I do love the Pro palettes. I think they're great if you're someone who just wants one palette where you can do tons and tons and tons and tons of looks. These are the best thing to buy. This guy is still available. I know it was on sale a while back for only $44 instead of the $58, $60 it normally is. But this is what it looks like. I think it's a very versatile palette. You've definitely got a lot of your lighter shades, some darker, and it's easy. They're easy to blend. They do have a lot of kickback, so be aware of that. There's going to be a lot of dust flying everywhere in this palette, so make sure you're tapping your excess off your brush before you go onto your eye. I've kind of grabbed this palette to aid other makeup palettes this month. I don't know why. But the Juvia's Place palettes, for example, I've been reaching for those a lot lately with a lot of my tutorials. This has just been a palette that I'll have on hand to just grab some transition shade. The first thing is from American Eagle. Yes, I'm 25, and yes, I still shop at American Eagle. This is the, I want to say it's called the, it's like the part of the Ah-Mazingly Soft collection, which I love that collection. It's a fantastic collection in general. But this is, I think, their Cabin Flannel, which is so ridiculously soft. It's definitely bigger. It's a bigger sizing. So I bought this really big so it would fit. I got an extra large instead of my usual large because I want it to be really big, but it's gigantic. This is what it looks like. I got this color. I did also order some more on Black Friday because these were on sale for $20 instead of the usual, I think, $45. But yeah, I bought some other colors. I am planning to do a Cyber Monday / Black Friday haul on a side note. I don't think I've mentioned it until now. but I will be doing one of those. I'll put it up once I get all the boxes. I haven't even gotten all the boxes. So I bought a few of these. I bought ones without words on it. I also have it in a hunter green as well as a maroon color. I've really been loving the maroon one. It's really awesome. It's on the floor over there. It's dirty. But I got this color on Black Friday. I had to get ones without words on the back. Some of them do have words, some of them don't. The only thing on this is the tiny little pink dog in the front. But this is I think they're called the Sherpa quarter zips. These are so freaking soft and they keep you toasty and I love them. This is what I'm gonna be wearing today. I just decided not to wear it on camera because it was a little too bright, but these guys are great. They are pretty expensive though. I think on Black Friday these guys were only 30 bucks, but they normally this one still got a tag. They're normally 80. Like they were, or it was something like they were $30 off or something like that, so that's why I bought another one. So that is everything that I've been loving for the month of November. If you guys have used any of these products and they're favorites of yours, please tell me down below because I love hearing what other people love to use. If you guys think that there is something I should be trying out, reviewing, anything like that, also tell me down below. So just leave your questions, comments, and concerns, all that jazz, in the comments below because I like reading comments and I like responding to them. Just as a reminder, because it'll be starting this Sunday, I'm changing my upload schedule for the month of December in honor of the holidays because I won't be doing Vlogmas. I know everyone on YouTube does Vlogmas. I will not be doing Vlogmas because I do work a 9-to-5 job where I can't be there filming what I'm doing all day, so it kind of eliminates the purpose of a vlog. So I'm changing my upload schedule for the month. This is a reminder. I think I'm also going to mention in a couple other videos since I'm pre-filming. But I will be uploading Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that starts this coming Sunday, December 3rd. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I'm uploading those videos. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!